I'm glad to have you guys brought into my house like this. It's fun. And I think that we're all getting to have some kind of a social hang out of it. And I love seeing people interact in the comments. Yeah! Oh, I haven't noticed yet.
I would just like to say that song is really good.
That one works.
I like that one a lot.
I realized that some of you are seeing this for the first time tonight. That's not a joke, Hugh. Some of you are seeing this every week, and you know the drill. Pretty much any song that ends on a D chord, I play the Supertramp ending from Give a Little Bit. That's something that Adrian Galish, the guy I play in my duo with here in LA when things are normal, he and I just kind of fell into that song early on in our working together and kind of made that like a running joke. And everybody who's seen us locally knows and expects it. And then they'll tell me like 2 days later or something. Every time I hear the song, I hear that ending, it's making me sick.
And then there's the other chord that then you play the end to
we have the
Poison
Poison ending too.
Yes. Which I do love.
There's also a Benatar ending. But I haven't worked it in anything yet.
Did you just make that up right now?
What, huh?
Did you just make that up? Question? No. But they want to know what I get to buy when I buy a guitar.
Well, I showed, I think it was Daniel, one time, a picture of there was one like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And you guys are all in here watching TV, and I got a guitar to clean it, and pretty soon I think I had 17 guitars out at the time, and I put them all on the couch, and I was taking a picture, and Michelle comes walking, and she goes, "What the actual?" And like 3 days later, she had a new Lexus. True story. Let's talk about Mark with a C, not a K, by the way.
It's a C.
Now, Brooke told me everyone in the whole family has heard this story many times, but I think it's funny. This is we have a couple of funny Starbucks stories in our family. I'm not going to tell the Tracy one today, but because it's her son's birthday, but she's probably not watching, so I could get away with it. But Mark, my brother Mark, M-A-R-C, went to Starbucks one time and they asked for his name, and he said Mark with a C. Got his cup back, and it was C-A-R-K. The guy's like, Mark with a C? Like, Kark. Glenn, just for a minute, but Zan, I think you'll think this is funny. So Dennis is a huge fan of Glenn's, because Glenn's a genius. And they were doing an acoustic show together where Dennis wanted, there's Dennis and Jimmy and Glenn, you know, like acoustic environment, sitting there doing something. And Dennis gave this just really glowing intro for Glenn, and he wanted to play a certain song. And so Glenn's like, oh yeah, and so Jimmy has played with Glenn off and on for years too. And so Jimmy starts the song, whatever it was, I remember, he's playing it. Dennis comes in on keys, and Glenn's just like, and when the vocals were supposed to come in, Glenn's just, and Dennis was giving him a look like, come on in, the song comes in now. And all of a sudden Glenn's like, does anybody know the first line of the song?
He had nerves.
Somebody did, and then, you know, he's kind of like me. That's how I feel better now.
He had nerves.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing.
Probably about 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. August had been in Dennis's band for a few years, and I just joined Instagram. And I read somewhere in Silver Lake was a Styx speakeasy. Walked in this house, and you would not believe your eyes. You would not believe your eyes. It was a Styx speakeasy, and they had things painted on the walls.
The back wall was basically the cover of the Grand Illusion album.
Oh my God! And they had a video going at all times. And when they came up, and they recognized August, because I guess if you're a Styx fan, you have seen both sides of
I was like, oh, I'm August. We know who you are.
Yeah. Oh my God, they know who he is. And we had the best time, and we had a drink called the Crystal Ball, and they had these things, and they didn't have the Dennis one, which would have been awesome. But they had a Tommy one, which we're not showing, but we have Panazzo Brothers. They're very important in the beginning part of Styx, and they had very interesting drinks, right?
Yeah, read those off.
Yeah. Okay, you're ready to play again?
Yeah, well.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on.
I feel like this is Jeff Michaels will appreciate this part.
Yeah, I was not as young as I was when we went to the Styx speakeasy, but the Equinox was mezcal, tequila, contro, lemon, lime, and jalapeno.
You don't have to tell the whole thing.
No, I
just
won't.
Name them.
But, well, they had a crystal ball with apple brandy, lemon juice, and grenadine, and that they had. This is before, now this is, with the mixologists and stuff. But they had
Somebody must have
a huge ice cube that was
That's
a
right.
crystal ball, and it was super cute, cool. And they had drink Grand Illusion, Pieces of Eight, Cornerstone, Paradise Theater, and they had menus, and it was so awesome.
And hey, Randy, if you're out there watching tonight, add some comments there for the people that you can help us with some of the details, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope you're out there.
It was awesome. I'm going to try and find that post and repost it because it was so much fun.
And then I had some stuff. These guys were such nice guys, and obviously huge Styx fans. So I got Dennis to sign some things for them, and it took me about 8 years to get to them. I just sent it earlier this week. But sorry, Randy. But Randy had said that when they moved out of that house, they had to paint over the wall and everything. It's kind of but it was really cool. I know it sounds. It could be weird,
Because people are asking where it is. It's no longer there.
It's
They
in Silver Lake,
within maybe 6 months after us discovering it, they moved to Texas, I think, and they had to paint over all the wonderful things. Oh, and they had big standees, remember, of each guy from the early 80s or late 70s with Dennis with his beard and his mustache.
With his what do you call it, neck?
His little neckerchief.
What do you call it, neckerchief? Yeah.
It was awesome, guys. All right, thanks for indulging.